They've been working really hard. We got a grant a few months ago. And you probably heard about the puppet people came and they did some fairy tale, a big show for the first to third grades. And in addition to that, Charles Toohey is kind of a local philanthropist, would you call him? But he's great. He does a lot for education for Albany. Every year we get $150 worth of books for our classrooms from him. And this year he purchased a hip-hop Aesop jazz, bopped and beatboxed. It's based on Aesop Fables, but it was rewritten by a man called J.E. Franklin. And so they kind of made the more modern Aesop Fables. And so everyone's been practicing their lines, and we picked 5 of the fables out. And through the PTA as well, and Mrs. Cronin's been working with them in art to make their actual puppets. So they're putting on the Aesop Fables with their puppets today. And if you didn't get to hear your child read, we finished our realistic fiction stories, and then they have scrapbooks on their book projects they've been working on as well too. So it should be a great thing. I think I'm going to shut the air off because it's really hard for them to project their voices. So if everybody...
City Mouse and the Country Mouse. Playing the Bulldogs are Connor Jocelyn and Megan Emery. Playing the Country Mouse is Taisha Porter. Playing the City Mouse is Elizabeth Cyclops. Playing Aesop is Francesca Agostino. The City Mouse went to the countryside to visit his country cousin. As soon as he arrived there, he began to play the desert. He said, "I see you've got a hay wagon parked outside. I guess you call that your country line. And what's that odor that smells like a stable?" "Mr. Prince, and come and see my table. I got cheese, bread, rice, and beans from the country store up the road," said the country mouse. "This is government cheese." And he frowned and turned up his nose. "Now Aesop, cuz," said the country mouse. You haven't even tasted a bite at the outrun plus and for this. Will she chase me half of the night? And it's no wonder, said the City Mouse. With laundry hanging on the windowsill to dry, every person in town must know where you live. They can find you with half an eye. You don't have to live like a public, cuz when you could be living like a king. Come to the big city with me, and I'll show you the real thing. So the 2 mice left for the city. They arrived there late one night. The banquet table was set for 10. There was mini, bony belly, and paleo cheese of high degree. Said the City Mouse to his cousin, "Just eat whatever you please." Suddenly the sound of barking was heard from somewhere in the house. "What's that?" asked the country mouse. "Oh, that's only the dogs of the house." "Only the dogs?" squeaked the country mouse as he leaped from off the table. "What? Leaving so soon?" his cousin asked. 2 large pit bulls entered the room. The sight was truly frightening. Then the country mouse and the city mouse ducked in a hole like lightning. "I love you, government cheese and peace, the mini bony bell and beer," said the country mouse to the city mouse. "You can see me in the country next year. I'm out of here." The moral of the fable is be thankful for what you have. When she turns around, Fisherman and the Flounder. Playing the flounder is Megan Emery. Playing the fisherman is Corey Rochelle. Playing the wife is Cheyenne McCain. Playing Aesop is Mateo Nels. Later. fisherman who had a very greedy wife. One day, the fisherman caught a flounder who begged him, "Please spare my life." He said, "Throw my body back in the sea, and I will give you wishes 3. Every time you call to me, just say magic flounder of the sea." "I better let my wife eat," he said, "but I sure wish I had a brand new bride." Quicker than the man could bat his eyes, a car was standing right by his side. But the flounder couldn't. But the fisherman couldn't believe his eyes. But he could see the flounder hadn't lied. So he spared the little flounder's life and hurried home to tell his wife. You asked for what?" the wife exclaimed. "Go back and call that flounder again. Tell him I want a house by the sea and another set of wishes for me." So the man went back to the sea. He said, "Magic flounder, please come to me. My wifey wants a house by the sea and another set of wishes, please." "Go home," said the flounder of the sea. "There will be extra wishes for you. You'll have the biggest house in the hood. I would put it in the sky if I could." So the fisherman went back to his wife, and she exclaimed, "Now this is life. I got the finest house in the hood, but I'm looking for some extra goods. So jumping in a brand new ride until that wish fish, I'm satisfied. I want a great big diamond ring and other bling bling things." So the man went back to the sea, and he said, "Magic flounder, please come to me. I thank you for my house and my rod, but wifey's not yet satisfied. She wants a great big diamond ring and other wonderful things. Go back to your wife and you will see the bling bling and more wishes 3. Every day the man was sent to the sea. "Ask that flounder for more wishes 3. Tell him I'm not letting him go free. I'm keeping the flounder just for me." When the flounder heard what the wife had said, he said, "Go tell your wife to sit on an egg." The wife obeyed, thinking she would see one more wishes 3. But when the egg she sat on hatched, she was right back in the raggedy red shack. "What has that wish fish done to me?" And she sent her husband back to the sea. "If you don't get all my stuff back to me, he's going to be baked, fried, and fricasseed." At the sea, he said, But the flounder never again showed his face, and now the couple had to face disgrace. So, if someone ever grants you a wish, remember the fable of the fisherman and the fish.
You're much more theatrical today, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Tortoise in the hair. Playing the referee is Mackenzie Stevenson. Playing the tortoise is Cheyenne McCann. Playing the hare is Sarah Pinchback. Playing Aesop is Lena Morris. The hare was always boasting of his speed. "I'll race anybody who dares challenge me." So the tortoise stepped up. "Go get the referee. I can't erase you, Speedy." "Sure, you wouldn't dare. Maybe you're afraid I'll beat you, brother hare." "Me afraid of you? You crack me up. I do declare." "Yo, listen up. They're almost on me. You're the tortoise and the hare," said the hare to the tortoise. "There's no way you'll beat me, and I'll do it. I'll give you lead. I ain't even worried because they're so slow. Come up to the line. Get ready, set, go. I'll see you next Christmas, little slowpoke. You need an airport, Shorty, or this race is a joke." The hare looked at the tortoise with dust in his face, so the tortoise took off at his own slow pace. "Hey, why am I speeding to the finish line? I'm so far ahead, I can take my time. Here's my safe stack. I'll just take a little snooze. Shorty can't beat the kid. I can't lose." The hare slept so long he lost track of time. "Is that the hare sleeping? If you by a hair. The swiftest don't always win first place. Slow and steady gets it, and that's what wins the race.
Sheep are Sarah Pinfrack and Cheyenne McCain.
Playing the shepherd boy is Thomas Taylor. Playing the wolf is Omari Boyd.
Playing Aesop is kind of just. Once upon a time, a little shepherd boy was watching sheep for a man. One day, the boy grew bored and he decided to hatch a plan. He said,
I think I'll just have a little fun. I like to see people run.
So he cried,
Wolf! Wolf! There's a big bad wolf. The wolf is eating up all the sheep. Hurry, people, hurry. Help me, please.
So all the people stopped their work. They brought their hoes and rakes. When they saw the shepherd boy laughing, they knew the scare was fake. The boy cried,
Psych, I told you.
and all the people felt like those. They went back to what they'd been doing, but they didn't enjoy the joke. Again and again they heard,
Wolf! Wolf!
and the people would all come running.
Psych, I fooled you.
And the people would go away grumbling. One day the wolf was watching, just listening for his name.
I'll wait right here until everybody starts playing his favorite game.
This time the boy cried,
Wolf! Wolf!
and the people thought it was just a joke. The shepherd boy screamed frantically. He screamed until he almost choked.
I could really eat these sheep.
Then the shepherd boy took off flying. He cried,
Wolf! Wolf! There's a big bad wolf. This time I'm not running. Please.
as if he had never heard. When the boy returned and saw his flock, he
Live like
dead upon the ground,
It's all my fault.
said the shepherd boy.
I shouldn't have been playing around. Now I owe my own master for the sheep the wolf has eaten.
With his head hung low, the boy went home with a heart that was heavy laden. The moral of the fable is never cry for help unless you really are in trouble and you just can't help yourself.
The Lion and the Mouse. Playing the mouse is Amina Hassi. Playing the lion is Anaya Hamilton Lee.
Playing the hunters, I play a ray and a lot of dogs.
Playing Aesop is Sage Willis. One day a mouse ran back and forth the length of the lion's back.
This little rat must be crazy to do such a foolish thing like that.
The lion shook his royal mane. The mouse fell to the ground. Before the mouse could run away, the lion's paw was down. The mouse cried, Please, Mr. Lion, don't take my life away. Let me go, and I may be able to help you out someday.
Ha! How can a creature as small as you do anything for me? But you made me laugh, and that made my day, so I guess I'll set you free.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Lion. You won't forget this deed. I promise I'll get you out of dust with all deliberate hunter had set a trap which the lion did not see. Nets and ropes entwined the lion and flung him high in a tree.
I got you, lion.
The hunter exclaimed as he rubbed his hands with glee.
I'm going home to get my cart and your hide belongs to me.
So the hunter rushed off to get his cart and called the lion away.
Is this the way for the king of the jungle to spend his royal days?
But the mouse whose life the lion had spared was passing through that way.
Is that my friend the lion I see, wrapped up and tied in yonder tree? Hold on, friend, I'll set you free.
How can you say free a big creature like me?
I'll chew on these ropes until I chew them through. I'll get you free, I promise you.
So the mouse chewed, the lion roared in pain. The hunter's dogs came around. Suddenly the cords and ropes broke, and the lion fell to the ground.
Oh, thank you, Mouse. You saved my life. You chewed through the ropes and lines.
I was here to save your life because you did not take mine.
The moral
Of the fable is no matter how small you are, you can always do big things.
Hotter back there.